Okay, everybody, this is a little bit of information about screen printing. So you've each received a bag of goodies, and I'm going to show you what's in that bag, and then some additional supplies that you need as well in order to be able to do this well. In an upcoming video, I'm going to show you how to screen print. Since we haven't really done a lot of that together, we'll go step by step through it so that you're not on your own. Okay, first of all, you need a flat surface to print on, and it needs to be free of texture and any sort of pattern or anything. Like something like a hard wooden table is okay, but the wood grain itself might actually influence your print. So look for a smooth plastic table, something that doesn't have seams in it, because that will interrupt your printing. Also, you also want to make sure it's not a table that you're going to mess up with getting some ink on it, because you'll very likely get some ink on it. Okay, one thing that you've received at this point is this lovely box of ink. All right, I was excited to get these for you, and I hope you're excited to have them. So in every one of these boxes, there are 6 different colors, including black and white. These are all fabric-based inks. These are yours, okay? You don't have to give these back. And so mix them, create the colors that you like, use them as you'd like to. They're yours, but these are the only ones you're going to get, okay? So be conservative with them. The screen printing project for t-shirts and bags is the only screen printing project I have planned for us. So you shouldn't need the ink beyond this project except for your own use. Something to keep in mind. All right, in your tote bag, a couple of things that are in here for you. You received a squeegee. Okay, that's what we're going to use to push the ink through the screen. A roll of tape. This is going to be really important for taping out the seams all the way around your screen, which I'll show you, and also for blocking out any sort of other designs where you don't want the ink to come through. An extra tote bag. Okay, mine has a little bit of ink on it already. Yours will not. And then you should have several shirts in here as well. And inside of this bag, you'll have a palette knife. Okay, that palette knife. Here we go. Yours looks a little different than this, but this is kind of the same idea. All right. You also should have some paper in this bag that's scrap paper, just for you to use. It's a good thing to print on first before you print on any shirts or bags. Now, what are some additional things that you need to have to be able to be successful at printing? You need water, okay? I recommend just taking a spray bottle, an empty spray bottle like this used to be Windex. I cleaned it out and I just filled it with water. Or if you have an empty spray bottle at home, you can also use that. We're going to use this to spray the screen down to get the ink out of the screen. Cleaning up the screen is critical after printing. And in order to print successfully and take care of your screen successfully, you've got to make sure your cleaning supplies are on hand and ready to go. So, water bottle should be filled up with water. Make sure the sprayer works. Give it a test. Okay. In addition to that, you need either a sponge or like a microfiber cloth. I use the microfibers a lot because they're easy to clean out. I do like sponges a lot as well. Whatever you use for washing out your screen, it should not be abrasive. It's got to be soft. So sponge, microfiber cloth, old t-shirt, a rag of some sort like that. But don't use Brillo pads. Don't use anything that's scratchy or rough, because that could damage it will damage your screen. Okay, and by damage it I mean make your emulsion fall off and make your design disappear. All right, with those things collected, you also want to make sure that you have flat space to lay your stuff out. After you print a shirt, you've got to, or a bag, you've got to put it somewhere so that it can dry. This could be a bed. It could be chairs that you line up and you drape your stuff over those chairs. You can even drape a clothesline and use clothespins to hang stuff from. Be aware of younger siblings and pets. If you have a dog like mine, as soon as I lay something on a couch or a chair, it's going to jump on that. So that's really bad if you've got wet ink. Okay, it can ruin your design and make you pretty upset. So you want to be aware of those things and try to find safe places to put your art. The thing behind me is called a drying rack. This is what I use for when I print. So right now I've got about a dozen of these t-shirts that are drying. And this is really nice because it keeps things up and out of the way. And it's got all of these different shelves that can drop down. It's just like the one we have at school, except this one's bigger. Okay? So any system that you can create to allow your stuff to dry is going to work well for you. All right. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to screen print, and then I'll show you how to clean out your screen.